is a unique variety of fish which is found locally in Assam, and a fish variety that comes out so good if you make a sorsori out of it, or you use mustard paste in a unique way to make this Assamese cuisine. Once you start making this particular recipe, in fact, the aroma of this particular fish will set your kitchen on fire. You're going to really wait for it to be completely cooked, and once you have it, you're going to lick your fingers till the end. So welcome back to my channel, and it's this unique fish recipe today. At first, I've smeared these fishes with some turmeric and some salt, and I've heated up a pan to really just fry them a little in mustard oil. The mustard oil has started to heat up and smoke up, and now is the time when I drop in the fishes slowly and just fry them a little, not much. Whenever we make fish in Assam, the curry, whenever we make a fish curry, we do not fry it very hard. Just a little fry. So the fishes have been fried up very slightly there. And now the other ingredients that I'll need are the following. Here I have grated 1 tomato. I have soaked afuguti or poppy seeds here. Here I have taken around 1 big tablespoon of poppy seeds and soaked in water for the last 20 minutes. I have taken 2 big tablespoons of yellow mustard seeds and 2 chilies and 1 pod of garlic, and these along with some salt and some turmeric, I'll give it a nice and very fine grind. I'll need say around 1 big tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 big onion which I've grated, and 1 potato which I've boiled in some salt and some water. I'll be doing the entire cooking in mustard oil, and so get ready to learn something very exciting about Assamese cuisine, simple and yet delicious with the minimal of ingredients. I'm going to cook up the entire dish. So here I'm just putting in first of all the grated onion. I'm going to give it a nice mix there and fry up the onion. So this particular recipe really needs a very less amount of oil. Just the amount of oil that was needed to really cook up or fry up the fishes is enough. And almost immediately I'm going to throw in the ginger garlic paste. So this is also going in. In fact, sorsori is a type of recipe which we all in Assam really enjoy. And fishes of all types, you can enjoy with this particular recipe. You can substitute this particular fish with any type of fish. But when we talk about what I am using today is a special variety of fish which really makes it more interesting to have sorsori with steamed rice. Now I'll just throw in some turmeric, and we'll not put a lot of turmeric because there's already turmeric in the grinding part that we have put to grind there, the mustard seeds, and now a little bit of water and just fry on. Now I just throw in the mashed potato, the boiled and mashed potato. Just unevenly I'll just mash and put in. It doesn't have to be completely mashed. Use your hands, which makes it better. And then try and mix it. So once it begins to come out from the side, it begins to stick on and come out from the side. When you feel alright, this is done. Now you throw in hot boiling water. Now I'm going to throw in the hot boiling water there. Okay, almost more than half a liter that I've put in there. I'll give it a nice mix there. And wait for it to get its first boil there. You can cover and cook to really fasten up the whole process. This is how it looks once I give it a nice grind. So here we have the mustard seeds, the poppy seeds, 2 chilies there, and some turmeric and some salt and a pot of garlic. But it's very important to cover and keep it now. Now we can see it's getting its first boil, proper boil there. And now what I'm going to do is very easy. Just throw in the fried fishes there and give it a mix. So I'll just give it a nice mix there and again cover and cook. At around this time we just put in a little bit of salt, but be careful, we still have to add the mustard paste which already has some salt. So let it get its full boil there and let the fishes convey the flavor into the dish. And then we go about putting in the special ingredient, the mustard paste. So now we'll cover and cook till we get the desired consistency. Now this has been really cooking up and boiling up, and now I want to throw in the paste here, that is the mustard paste. After putting in the mustard paste, we normally do not cook for a long time, so we're not covering it also, just letting it boil again. Around this time we're going to check in again for the salt. You keep checking for the salt, because if the salt isn't correct, this will not be tasty at all. Just smear some and just throw around some salt. And one ingredient that's missing now is the tomato. The tomato will cut off any sort of bitterness that might come with the mustard seeds. And now you can see how thick the gravy is. We want it this thick, you know. We're talking about Sorsori. It has to be a little thick. It's not very watery. And now we let it cook uncovered for some time till it's done. You may add in some chili if you want at this moment. After throwing the tomato, what remains is to just check in for the salt. And once you get this desired consistency, shut down and we get ready to have with steamed rice. This is how yummy it looks, my Koroti Masor Sorsori. I hope you'll try this recipe out. It's so easy to try, and in comparison, the food that we eat, it becomes so tasty because of this particular recipe. I hope you'll give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.